Well, welcome back to Gooseberry Homestead. Reba here. You guys, it's official. Fall's totally here. Well, it was here the last month and a half, but yeah, things have really changed a lot in the yard. I've got things moved around now. Again, of course, I've finally went through the shed and cleaned up over in that section over there. Got everything straightened out. The yard's looking much better. I do need a mow, but that, in my opinion, is not that big of a deal. I did get most of my fig trees situated. I did get a couple bags of dirt the other day, some small bags, because I have a couple pots over here that need to have some of the fig trees put into a little bit more soil, so I'm doing that. And then they're all lignifying really nicely, so let me take you over and I'll show you that real quick. So everything is really lignifying really well out here. I did move most of the ones that are in the 1 gallon pots into the greenhouse, and I'll show you what happened with my greenhouse. But everything's looking so good. This one's really getting nice woody lignification here. Same with right here. It's looking pretty darn good. I do have a fig tree that was here. I moved that one into the greenhouse. That was the De La Roca. And then I still have some figs on this one here, a Zingarella. It's hanging in there. We'll see if it ripens. I don't know. You never know. We've been kind of having some warmer days, but at the same time, we've been having a lot of frost, as you can see by the leaves on here. This one is a Violetta. This is the Bienfrage fig. So, yeah. So these are actually getting bigger. That's kind of actually a little bit soft. I don't know, maybe it'll abort or maybe it will actually ripen. So we'll just wait and see. Kale is looking really nice along here. Gonna get this all cleaned up and everything and ready for fall as well. Harvest some of the mint, get that taken care of. Recycling going on there. This is parts of garden stuff that I'm not going to be using, so I'm going to put that on the curb and let it be free to somebody, so that'll be a blessing to somebody. These are my usable pots, so I'm only keeping a small handful of them to really use for myself. And then I moved these herbs back up over into this section here, you guys. It's looking so nice. Now that the weather has changed, these have begun turning white again. And when we warmed up, it actually, they turned all red again. And now that it's getting cold again, they're getting more of the white, which is very typical for this type of salvia. This is a autumn sage, or also called hot lip salvia. And it is definitely in the mint family, I wanted to say, because it does have like the boxy shape to the branches. So it's really nice. My lavender here is looking really good. It looks like it's getting ready to bloom out with some lavender blooms, but it's really liking being up next to the house right here. And so this one's the eyelash lavender. It's got another one, either French or Spanish lavender is another one of the names for it. I got both in here. Spanish lavender is this one over on this side, it looks like. So this is probably the one that they're calling French lavender, which is kind of like an eyelash look to it. So you can kind of see that right there. It's really pretty. And then they both have that butterfly shape to the lavender, which is really pretty. And then this is just the standard English lavender around the edges. We'll see. I don't know if they rooted or not. Let's go take a look at the greenhouse. I did move everything that was in this section right here. I moved a lot of it away from the house because it really was looking cluttered up here. And now it looks a lot more cleaner, I guess I should say, up underneath here now that I've moved all of it. And I'm really liking that a lot better. It's a lot more peaceful. So I did move these ones up here. These are the ones that were kind of making it look cluttered. It looks like the Ivan's Booty Mountain Ash berries are actually ready to be harvested. And they look really good, you guys. Check how beautiful they look. So pretty. So yeah, I'm excited about that. So let's take a look. Here is how the greenhouse is looking. It is much shorter. I didn't want to spend another $50 for another, you know, cover to put over it every year. It's like, okay, I just bought it. This is my second year of having it, and I've gone through two covers in the last 2 years or 2.5 years that I've had this greenhouse. So what I did is I just went to Walmart, and they had these pre-packaged strips of just plastic. I got the heaviest one, and I just draped it up over. My husband helped me, and we just lowered the top of the tent down, or the greenhouse down, and it comes down to about this section right here. So all the cold hardy stuff is really on the bottom, and then I moved everything else that needs just a tiny bit more protection from the frost, but I just moved them up. So we'll see if they make it through the winter or not. I don't know. But I did put all my figs that are in the 1 gallons on the second row here. They are losing their leaves, and right here. And the De La Roca is getting pretty close. I did water it yesterday because it was needing a little bit of water. And my De La Roca is actually really, really soft still. It's not quite drooping. I'm going to give it a few more days, but I think it is going to actually ripen up for me, you guys. So I'm excited about that. So a little bit of a close-up, and then I'll do another video with you guys showing it to you once it ripens. I do want to do a taste test on it. It's supposed to be a really, really great tasting fig, so I'm really looking forward to it. The bottom section leaves are still hanging on, looking pretty okay, and the upper ones kind of really got frosted out in the yard. Same with the majority of these up under here, but they are starting to lignify. But I really wanted to protect my younger trees that haven't really had a chance to lignify up fully. So I decided to go ahead and move them into this little greenhouse, since they're all in smaller container pots right now. And hopefully, God willing, who knows in the future whether or not we will be actually buying a house or property or something like that. And it would be really nice to get these into the ground somewhere so that they can adapt properly, water situations to root growth and upper structure growth and all that good jazz. But everything's looking really good. Lignification on a lot of them is looking really, really good. I think I lost all the leaves off of my Sakura Black here. But the plant overall is looking really good. No complaints. I'm just really liking it. I'm doing an experiment also with these jackfruit trees, and I've always sold off the jackfruit trees in the fall or before fall hits, when I've grown them from seed here, and I haven't actually overwintered them. I don't know if they'll make the winter here, but we will see. I'm also going to move that avocado tree into the greenhouse here, so it's kind of protected from the frost. But I really don't want to try to overwinter it indoors this year. It did make it last year, but I had moved it out and it got frosted and died back, but it came back again from the roots 3 times, you guys. So it really wants to live. So we'll see if it makes the winter. And then I have that one over here. And then I've got everything organized along the fence line here. I got some of my random plants down here, some of my grapes and everything, and some of my other random vining type lilacs and wisteria and hydrangea and trumpet vines, and it's just some ornamental type plants down here. We got the little hummingbird that just came up, but he's gonna leave now because I'm here. And then I've got right along this section, I have all of my elderberries and then my berries down here, and I actually still have raspberries ripening down here. I am loving that. That is so cool. And then right up here I've got my rhododendra. This was in the front yard, planted up next to the house, but the sun kept baking it like crazy, so it just was not doing good in that spot. So I moved it back here, and then I almost killed it because I was working and it didn't get watered enough. So some of the leaves turned yellow and fell off. So now it's being watered and paying attention to it again, so it's gonna be fine. And then right here I've got spider webs that I'm walking into. I've got some tomatoes that are still doing really good up underneath the edge of the house here. I don't know if they have set any tomatoes, but we do have little flowers on these, and I'm planning on bringing them indoors for the winter, so we'll just have to see how that goes. But right here is the avocado, you guys. And yeah, it's not liking the cold weather so much, but we'll see if it makes it. It hasn't lignified fully, but I see that it's trying to, so I'm just gonna leave it right here for now. And then if I need to move it into the little greenhouse, I will. But I'm thinking it's pretty protected from the frost right underneath the edge of the house. Generally, anything under the overhang never ever frosts, but it does get pretty cold. So there is that. The tomatoes I will be bringing in. Let's see here. Oh, there's a giant spider right here. Look at him. Just a European cross spider. So pretty. So I'm going to come through over here and walk through right here and try not to break anything. So up under here, I've got some of my Wildmeister, or sweet bed straw, people call here in the U.S. And then right here, I've got my Rose of Sharon, my bay leaf, which is the culinary variety, my lemon balm, or my lemon verbena, which I have 2 pots that have lemon verbena. I can't talk. Good night. I'm not editing it out. Lemon verbena. So I have 2 pots with that in it now. And then I've got my myrtle bush here. And it will make berries on it, but you can, it's an evergreen, so it should not be losing its leaves. It's so pretty. It's very aromatic. It has really, really nice scents to it. I think you can eat the berries when it forms berries on it, but it didn't form berries this year, but it did bloom. And then I've got my lemon fizz geranium here, and it's still alive and doing well, and it smells so good. Oh my goodness. And then this is my eucalyptus that I have, and it's doing okay. It's losing some of its leaves, but I think it should survive the winter. My blushing maiden tea plant, and it's got big old blossoms on it. So pretty. I was thinking about moving this out front so it gets more warmth from the I'm wanting to say that's the south side wall, so it might actually bloom better on the front step area. And then my sea buckhorn, I think that's what it's called, or sea holly. So that's coming back up from the base, and there's a bunch of seeds in the top. And then I've got that willow tree, the curly willow there. And then over here is my other little herb stand, and it's got mints on it, and I've got some random things planted like green onions and pink celery, which is really cool. Check that out. And yeah, so everything's looking pretty good over here. Things are really winding down, you guys. Things are looking really good. The grapevines are looking good here. And so yeah, I just wanted to come and share with you guys, show you what's going on. And I was also just wanting to really check on that De La Roca fig to see if it had ripened. I know in a lot of areas figs are done for the season, but it's been really warm the last couple days here, and so I'm hoping that that fig continues to ripen, because I have been waiting so long. It is a late ripener, so keep that in mind if you're growing in northern regions. One day I hope to have a really nice greenhouse set up for certain varieties that are a little bit longer, take a little bit longer for ripening, and or something in order to allow them to ripen. And whether that be like a structure kind of like this that I can just pop up over the top of the tree, and then take down later if I need to, just for ripening purposes. But we'll just have to wait and see how that goes in the future. But let's go check out those raspberries really quick, and we'll sign off and say our goodbyes. Ooh, we got a strawberry. I should pick that before a critter gets it. That is awesome. My strawberries are blooming all over the place here. So I do have some raspberries that are ready. So nice. And this one is the Tulamine. ripening up. Generally it ripens earlier in the season. This is the first time that this one has actually ripened for me this late in the season. So there's that. But I did get the Heritage, I'm wanting to say, this year. And that was ripening just a few weeks ago too. So that is really, really encouraging and really exciting to see. Especially this late in the season. But oh, look at the colors on that blackberry right there, or a raspberry. Let's see, which one is this one? Looks like thornless boysenberry, so that's a combination of a raspberry and a blackberry. But my shadow's in the way, so you can't really see the colors. There we go. Super beautiful, you guys. Anyways, thanks for watching my video, you guys. Comment, like, subscribe, click that bell button. As always, have a wonderful day, and love what you grow and grow what you love, and God bless you all. Bye.